Hi guys, so last video I talked about my grandparents' family background. So this one I want to talk about their childhood and about their job. So I asked them like what's the one thing you remember the most in your childhood. So my grandpa told me a story is that one time there's like running like outside of the road and there's like all the road is all wet. So he said like he walking in the road and there's like a lamp on the street and there's like kind of like fuzzing something like that. So my grandpa went there to touch the switch, try to fix it. But like since the switch is like kind of wet and like the electricity is not that stable. So my grandpa said like it actually like electrocuted him and he kind of fell in the road for like 30 minutes and then he wake up. So he said like he almost died in that time and like he don't know how he survived because like the water is like the whole road is wet and the lamp is wet, the switch is wet, and there also electricity between it. So he's surprised that like he can still alive. So I asked about my grandmother, like what he remembered the most. So like I said in the last video, like she's the shortest in her family. So she told me that's what she remembered the most because like she need to carry like two of her younger brother, like one on each shoulder around her whole childhood. So like it kind of like make her so short. So she's like that's what I remember the most. So I asked them like what they want to do as a job back in those days. So my grandpa said like he didn't really have a dream. So he basically just want to finish his school and find a job and get some money. So they both said like in back in those days, job is not like you want this job and you apply to it, something like that. They said it's like the job is assigned from companies. So like this company want you and they assign you this job, so you just go there. So actually they don't really have a chance to choose. So my grandpa ended up as a high school teacher in math, and my grandmother is a manager in some seasoning company. So actually they both doing pretty well in their job, but since like they're all assigning job and back in those days like people like them aren't going to make lots of money, so they said their income is basically like average, so nothing very significant in their job because they all just do assigning job, something like that. And okay, that's so awkward. So okay, on next video I'm going to talk about the Cultural Revolution in China. So because there's kind of a big things back in my grandparents' day, and because of my grandpa's job as a teacher, so he's in a pretty rough position. So see you guys in next video.